Hey everyone, and welcome to your March 29th, 2025 new moon eclipse in the sign of Aries astrology forecast for all 12 signs. I'm your astrologer, Patricia Tate. I specialize in traditional Western and evolutionary astrology. I am excited to share this month's forecast with you. If you are new here, you can find more about my offerings at willowgracemystic.com. For those of you who have been around, thank you so much for liking and subscribing and for sharing your journey with me. So on March 29th, 2025, we are going to have this new moon, which is a partial solar eclipse at 9 degrees in the sign of Aries. Now, this eclipse, it's really going to mark this really profound energetic shift. It's really urging us to embrace these bold new beginnings. Aries is a leader. It's passionate. Aries is ruled by Mars, which is the pioneer of the zodiac, the one that wants to initiate. It's really pushing us forward with this determination and with courage. This eclipse is asking us to accept the call to action, to take it, to step into leadership, to redefine our sense of who we are, our sense of self. Now, this new moon eclipse is almost unaspected, meaning it doesn't have a lot of connections with other planets, and it has a loose conjunction with the planet of Mercury that's stationed retrograde at this time at 0 degrees of Aries. And this is also in a loose sextile with Pluto at 3 degrees in the sign of Aquarius. A sextile is this harmonious aspect, so we have these things that are working with this energy. Mercury retrograde, it adds this element of reflection, and it's encouraging us to truly think back and revisit our past decisions before launching forward with something new. Pluto is like whispering of the opportunities of deep transformation that helps us to shed our old identities, or to embrace these new empowered versions of who we are. And so Mars, as the ruler of Aries, is in an excellent condition to make a lot of things happen. It is in a trine with Saturn, the North Node, Venus that's retrograde, and Neptune. And this is in the sign of Pisces. And it's with this sextile, it's also with Uranus and Taurus. And so Uranus, shock, surprise, in the earthy sign of Taurus. And so all of this is reinforcing our sense of what is structure. It's this divine guidance, North Node, moving towards our life path, our direction of unexpected breakthroughs. This alignment, it's truly trying to assure us that while change is going to happen rapidly, it is ultimately leading us towards something that's greater than what we can see right now. Just one day after this eclipse, we're going to have Neptune now move into the sign of Aries for the first time in well over a century. And so this huge planetary shift, it's merging our spiritual inspiration with passion, drive, and action. It's urging us to turn our dreams into a reality. It marks a transition where we take intuition and boldness, and we literally walk hand in hand. It's shaping our future that's built on authenticity and having this fearless sense of self expression and self-preservation. Aries is the leader. It impulsively moves forward, and it's action oriented. The Aries eclipse cycle, it's been this time of self-discovery, going back and forth between Aries and Libra. The eclipses occur in cycles that one connects with the past Aries eclipse. It's a time of reflecting these reoccurring themes of self-discovery and of transformation. The Aries-Libra themes, they brought about changes of independence and relationships and our own personal power, stepping into it, owning it, or taking it back. And so this eclipse is tied closely to the October 2024 Libra eclipse. It's trying to reinforce the balance between our personal identity and within partnerships that we have with other people. This eclipse also is going to mark the the end of the conclusion of the Aries Pisces eclipse cycle, and it brings about an end to the lessons that have been unfolding for the past several years for each of us. This transition, it's really going to highlight the shift from Pisces themes of surrender and intuition and this emotional release to Aries has this call for action of individuality, of leadership. So where Pisces teaches us to trust the flow, to embrace these endings, Aries demands we have to have these bold new beginnings. It encourages us to step forward with confidence rather than hesitation. And so this moment is going to be about recognizing these areas of our lives where we have allowed uncertainty or escapism or these external influences to guide us into shifting into a more proactive, decisive approach to our lives. The next 6 months are going to be these times of where do we reclaim our own personal power, shedding these outdated identities that we have about ourselves, and for us to truly take these steps towards a future where we no longer wait for circumstances to shift, that we welcome these and we make these changes happen. We work from a space of bold action and not from a space of fear. This is going to be a time when we become the ones that make the change happen. This is going to be a moment of empowered transformation where we have to acknowledge that what is ending and that we have to step into what is now beginning with our own full awareness and to have courage. The key theme of this eclipse cycle is about courage and reinvention. And so Aries eclipses, they push us to reclaim our own independence, that they want us to step into leadership, to redefine who we are. This is a time where we confront our fears and we embrace these new opportunities and we take the decisive action towards our own personal mastery. What begins to now unfold over the next 6 months is truly setting the stage for a deeper personal transformation of self. As we reflect on our past Aries eclipses, we can now look back and say where we have made these pivotal turning points within our own lives, and that this one is not going to be any different. Now's going to be the time that we're going to trust these bold beginnings and take a step into the next chapter of our lives. Aries eclipses, they're here to push us to claim our own individuality, to embrace the personal courage that we have from within. This moment is asking you to seek where have you held yourself back and where have you been inauthentic and where do you need to take this bold action. And you might take steps towards like a self-mastery and tackle these personal challenges and now finally step into your own full potential. This is going to be a time that you're going to want to focus on the constructive traits that come from Aries, and that is being bravery and authenticity, independence, and innovation. And so Aries new moons, they always encourage us to take action and to initiate these new projects and to lead with confidence. You are being asked to step outside of your comfort zone, to trust your own instincts and to embrace these fresh beginnings because the universe is laying them in front of you for you to find and pick up and to follow. With this potent like Aries energy, we have this opportunity to make lasting changes within our own lives. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, and making this new moon eclipse especially ripe with potential to create new. It's a time to take those risks, to trust your own impulses, and to venture into these unknown areas with enthusiasm. And because Aries learns through action, and this eclipse is inviting you to embrace adventure, to look at challenging your limitations and express yourself without hesitation. Now, the challenge that comes with this eclipse, it comes with the Aries energy. While Aries is all about taking charge, initiative, this eclipse is also reminding us of how do we balance confidence with consideration. Remember, it's on the Aries Libra axis. And so Mercury retrograde, it's making it difficult for us to see our path clearly. And it's about our discomfort from the past can now push us and motivate us to create a fresh start. Mars is harmonizing with Saturn and Uranus, and it's really providing us this solid foundation for innovation, for a fresh start. It's helping you to build something that's lasting, all while embracing these new ideas. You might feel this urge to act impulsively under this eclipse. However, it's really going to be essential for you to distinguish between confidence and recklessness. True bravery, it comes from self-awareness and from grounded decision-making rather than impulsive reactions. The key to working with this energy is to embrace these new opportunities while being mindful of what is the bigger picture. Remember that eclipses, they always reveal what was hidden, and they bring about these fated events. They bring in people, places, and things, and they literally eclipse out people, places, and things from our life. And so this solar eclipse in Aries is going to affect all of you with personal planets or points between 4 degrees and 14 degrees of the cardinal signs. And that is Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. And so any flaws that you have within your own current systems, they will be brought to light and exposed. And this is prompting you to truly let go of this no longer serves me. I have to change. Something must end for something else new to begin. Because this eclipse is a closing of a chapter of the Aries Pisces cycle, you're going to be experiencing this transition from endings to new beginnings. These changes that are unfolding now, they're asking you to release a part of your past and to step into this fresh chapter, which includes self-discovery. There could be major developments within your life that's ruled by Aries within your birth chart. So that are about what is coming to play in the next several months. And it's about bringing a closure, but it's also about opportunities for a reinvention. There can be circumstances that truly challenge you to take responsibility for your own life and to embrace the unknown. It literally asks you to look in the mirror and take ownership of your actions. This is going to be a time of initiation. This is where you have to let go of fear and you have to trust that the path ahead is there for you. While the changes are uncomfortable at first, it's about leading you forward towards greater authenticity, freedom, and self-mastery. So offerings this month. For a private consultation, you can visit willowgracemystic.com. You can also sign up for my newsletter to find out more about my happenings and early offerings. And the link for that will be down below. If you are interested in a community with like-minded people where we learn, we grow, we share, we connect, you can definitely check out my Patreon. I'd love if you could join our community. The link for that is down below. And I have a special for all Aries. Celebrate your birthday with a personalized solar return. Use code Aries10 at checkout. Additionally, I'm offering live astrology consultations every other Tuesday at 7 p.m. right here. You can join live and get in the queue using the link below. I look forward to connecting with each and every one of you to help you navigate your unique journey. So let's dive in. So for Aries, this is where the new moon is occurring in your first house, which involves a bold new chapter for you and your identity. Your chart ruler is in your fourth house of home, so we know that we're bringing in building a solid foundation into these themes, and this harmonious aspect is going on with your 12th house of eliminating fears and with your own personal resources. And so knowing that all of this is in play for creating something new for you, it's about yourself, your identity, your physical body, your own personal initiatives. The first house revolves around topics of your happiness, your health. It's literally all about you. And so this eclipse is going to be about a personal and a transformative time for you to step into your own authenticity. It marks the beginning of this bold new chapter of your own life. You're being called to step into your own full potential, embrace your own authenticity, and redefine how does the world see you, or how do you present yourself to the world. Opportunities are a beautiful, powerful reset for your own identity, your goals, your ambitions. Like, what do you want to initiate? Where do you want to go? Create these personal goals and make these ambitions come to life. With this eclipse, it's about bringing about increased self-confidence and the strong desire to have independence, to step into your power. There could be this chance to also rebrand yourself, to start this new chapter with your career or relationships, or with like your lifestyle or how you want to be identified as. The challenges that can come from this is Mercury retrograde. It is still trying to cloud your judgment, and it's leading to some possible miscommunications or with hesitation about the direction in which you want to turn to. There can be this need to, or a desire to have to balance your own assertiveness with consideration of others. Remember, the eclipses are on the me, we axis of your life. And so it's stepping into your power, but also recognizing that your opposite is Libra and needing to have that balance. And so there can be possible tension within relationships or partnerships, and these can be collaborative, or these can also be personal relationships, because it's about you learning how to navigate this and growing into the change. I encourage you to take some time to reflect on where do you want to go for your own personal growth before you take these bold actions. It's looking at the past and identifying what lies ahead for the future of literally you. Embrace these changes, but avoid these impulse decisions. Work on your self-discipline in order for you to be able to sustain the long-term success. A mantra can be, I fearlessly embrace my own personal evolution, and I'm stepping into my power with clarity and confidence. So Aries, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels this journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding of these transits, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. So for Taurus, this eclipse is happening in your 12th house, which is this deep spiritual awakening and healing opportunity for you. You have the ruler of it in your 3rd house of communication with neighbors and siblings and cousins, or taking a class or a workshop, or who you communicate with on a day-to-day basis. This is in a harmonious aspect with Uranus in your 1st house of identity. So we know that this has everything to do with you and the way that you communicate. You have also this stellium that the chart ruler is connected to in your 11th house of your own goals, wishes, hopes, dreams, aspirations, and who you collaborate and network with. I love everything about this, because this eclipse is truly highlighting your subconscious. It's healing. It's about isolations and endings. It's about transformation of how do I heal? How do I renew? The 12th house is where we go to take those deep journeys, and where we transcend and connect with divine, your higher power, whatever you call it, in order to connect to spirit and have this self-sacrifice in order to heal and come out renewed from this. And so this eclipse is truly bringing about topics of healing, introspection, closure of some deep hidden areas of your life. This eclipse is really going to be personal for you. The 12th house, it governs spirituality, past life karma, deep dreams, your own hidden fears. I always say it's also like that broken record of what other people have said to us or what we say to ourselves. And this marks this amazing opportunity for you to release the past and for you to embrace the inner peace that comes from forgiveness of self and a releasing of the ties that bind. And so the opportunities, they're about a profound spiritual growth for you, and it's a deeper understanding of your own subconscious patterns. And there's this chance to heal your past wounds and to let go of these self-sabotaging behaviors, these limited belief systems. And there can be this tapping into the spiritual realm and heightened intuition and a connection with your spirit guides, your ancestors, your past loved ones. And it's a connection to the spiritual realm. The challenge comes from being this emotional intensity as these hidden fears or these suppressed emotions, they come to the surface. And they won't be bubbling. Like this is quick, and it's like, oh, hadn't thought about that in a while, or where did that come from? It's like it's a trigger moment, and so there will be this need to let go of attachments that just no longer serve your best and highest good, and there could be these moments of feeling isolated or the need for solitude in order for you to sit alone and process all the things that are going on within your mind and these transformations. And so I'm encouraging you to definitely prioritize rest and meditation, spiritual practices, things that you can do on your own. Work on your own subconscious healing through therapy, journaling, energy work. This could be through past life regressions or yoga or meditation, and let go of any toxic habits, these connections that drain your energy. A mantra can be, I surrender to the wisdom of the universe, trusting that the release is going to lead to my own renewal. So Taurus, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels my journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding of these transits, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. So for Gemini, this eclipse is going to be like redefining your social life, your future aspirations. The fact that it's in the sign of Aries, in your 11th house of your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, your goals, and the people that you want to collaborate with, is sending the focus on initiating those topics. The chart ruler is in your 2nd house, which brings about topics of your self-worth, safety and security. That's mentally, physically, emotionally, and financially. This is in a harmonious aspect with Uranus in your 12th house of releasing yourself from negative self-talk or self-sabotaging behaviors. And it's in a harmonious aspect with the 10th house, which is your career, your legacy, your reputation. All of this together is bringing about topics of friendship, community, your long-term goals, because this eclipse is truly triggering your social circles, your future plans of what do you want to do. This is about friendships, networks, bringing these exciting opportunities for collaboration and growth to the surface for you. Opportunities can be you forming these new connections, having to initiate, but definitely making these things happen with people who align with your evolving goals, your dreams, your hopes. The 11th house is where we not only connect with people that we work, like work associates, but it's also where we connect with people who are like part of our own tribe that we want to move forward within the same social circles. This is about redefining your dreams, your ambitions, your long-term goals. And it's truly you stepping into a leadership role with it within your own community or within your own group. And if you don't find one that you want to commit to, creating this community, finding a tribe, making this happen. The challenges that can come from this is friendship changes, definitely, because some relationships are just going to naturally fade away. Maybe the project is over, maybe the friend moves away, maybe the group is disbanded. Mercury retrograde can really cause some miscommunications or misunderstandings within social settings, and it's like upsetting the apple cart. There can be definitely a shift in priorities that can create this tension with old connections that you've had. I'm encouraging you to surround yourself with people who inspire you and who support you. Clarify what are your long-term goals and align them with the actions in front of you and say, this is how I'm going to make this happen. And these are the people that I want to make it happen with. Be patient with communication mishaps. We still have Mercury retrograde, and to double check all of the details before you make any commitments. So like you're not double committed to things. A mantra can be, I attract connections that nourish my soul and that can guide me towards my highest purpose. So Gemini, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels this journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding of these transits, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. So for Cancer, your ruling planet is the moon. So every time the moon is doing something, it's always important for you to be following where it is and what's going on. So this eclipse is occurring in your 10th house. So this is about your career, your public life, and a huge transformation that you are undergoing, and it will be seen by others. And so the ruler is in your first house of self and identity. So we know that this is bringing in topics of how you have changed, how you have grown, how you are presenting yourself, your self-expression, your goals, of things that you want to do, an invention of who you are. Now, this is in a harmonious aspect with Uranus in your 11th house of the people that you connect with in order to achieve your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, your goals, and it's like an alignment. This is also in a harmonious aspect with your 9th house of connecting with other people that are like, it's cross-cultural experiences, and so it's bringing together like-minded people or connecting with other people with religion or philosophy or beliefs or education or legal matters. And so this eclipse is really going to be this major turning point for you within your own professional life or the legacy that you will leave behind. The 10th house, it governs your career, your public image, and it's urging you to truly step into the leadership role and to take charge of your own personal ambitions, to lead with authority. The opportunities can be a career breakthrough or this new professional opportunity that comes from the hard work that you've done, whether it's deep spiritual work or like actual work towards finding a new job, new career. There can be recognition and definitely increased visibility within your field, because the 10th house is how people see you from above and how authority figures look at you. And so it's both of those perspectives. There can be clarity brought on with what is your life's purpose and your long-term ambitions. The challenges come from increased responsibilities and pressures that can come within your career. And how do you find these, the work-life balance? Because your personal and your professional life and your family, both of these areas can require attention at the same time, and there can be uncertainty or delays due to Mercury still in retrograde. The advice I would give you would be to be strategic about your career moves. Don't rush your decisions. Look at where you're heading and make a plan in order to get there. Step into your authority with confidence. Know that that's the goal and that's where you want to be. Balance your work with your own personal well-being in order for you to avoid any burnout that can come from all of the attention being on you. And like being ruled by the moon, it's you always understanding and taking on everybody's energy all the time and needing your own personal space so you can clear that energy and come from square one in order to be of mind, body, spirit. A mantra can be, I step into my purpose with strength and wisdom, knowing that my work that I do is meaningful. So Cancer, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels this journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding of these transits, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. So for Leo, the sun being your ruling planet, it's always important for you to be following what is it doing and what sign is it in. And so for you, having the sun, your ruling planet, merge together its energy with intuition and dreams and psychic abilities and feelings and emotions, this is in your house of expanding your horizons and higher learning. It's you connecting with people far and wide in order to understand or uncover, or this could be through writing or publishing or taking a class or taking a workshop or literally traveling somewhere. Now, the ruling planet of this eclipse is in your 12th house, which is the house of dreams, intuition, psychic ability, and it's about things that take us away from everyday life. It is in a harmonious aspect with Uranus at the top of your chart in your career sector, like shocking, surprising, uplifting ideas of, aha, I get it. This is where I'm going. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. It's literally illuminating the path in front of you. This is also in a harmonious aspect with your 8th house of deep psychological healing, because all of the work that you are now doing is helping you to heal from the inside out. It revolves around topics of you connected with family members and healing through trauma signatures there. Or it has to do with business partners or significant others. The 8th house is, where am I invested with other people, mentally, physically, emotionally, financially. And so it's, how do I heal and renew? And so knowing this, your 9th house being activated, it's about travel and higher education and your beliefs. And so how do I expand my mind through travel, through a deeper purpose of wisdom and knowledge? This is you wanting to expand with through spiritual growth and to experience new perspectives. It's like, I'm ready to go down that rabbit hole. I want to understand this more. It's inspiring you to explore beyond what is within your own comfort zone. The opportunities that come from this is a beautiful chance to study, to teach, to publish something that's beautiful and impactful. There can be travel opportunities of connecting with like international perspectives. The 9th house is cross-cultural experiences, like foreign people, places, and things. This is also a beautiful new spiritual awakening, or there can be a belief system shift that comes from within. The challenges can be unexpected legal or academic obstacles that you have to overcome, or confusion about your path due to Mercury being retrograde. Mercury retrograde means I might have to go back to that class in order to finish it, or I don't remember that, I need to go back and review it or connect back with that person. Where is the misunderstanding? And so there can be also a resistance to leaving where you are within your own comfort zone. Advice is, I'm encouraging you to stay open to new experiences and new perspectives as they unfold. Seek out mentors and teachers and people that can help guide you on this journey. Trust that your personal growth often comes from uncertainty. It's trusting what is the unknown. So a mantra can be, I embrace the unknown with curiosity, trusting that my journey is going to unfold as it should. So Leo, thank you so much for being here. I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and to continue to support my channel, thank you so much. It is your energy that fuels this journey. If you are looking for more of an in-depth understanding of these transits, visit willowgracemystic.com. So for Virgo, you are having this eclipse in your 8th house. Now, for you, this is about financial and emotional growth and transformation. The 8th house is where we are connected with other people, either through shared finances or intimacy, like psychological growth of healing deep trauma, either from family or from growing up, or our relationships that we've had with business partners. Remember that this is the house that is about taboo topics. It's about sex. And so knowing all of this, the chart ruler of it is in your 11th house of your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, your goals, and the people that you want to network with, like finding your tribe. Mars is in a harmonious aspect with Uranus in your 9th house of these experiences that you can have with cross-cultural experiences with foreign people, places, and things. It's like diving down that rabbit hole and meeting somebody new in order to explore something different. It's also in a harmonious aspect with your 7th house of partnerships. The 7th house not only is about business partners, but it's also about your best friend and your significant other. It's the house of collaboration, of you connected with other people. So we know that this has everything to do with what are you doing in the outside world, and how are you transforming, and what does power look like for you, and what does ownership look like for you. This eclipse is really bringing about profound changes within financial matters for you, personal power, like stepping into it and owning it, and emotional healing that comes from growth and understanding and maturity. The 8th house is associated with all types of shared resources and debts and deep transformation and your intimate partners. So the opportunities that come from this are financial breakthroughs, such as new investments or opportunities for you to have passive income, or this could be strengthening your intimate relationships, your intimate partnerships through deeper emotional and psychological understanding, having those conversations. It's kind of like a breakthrough, this aha moment of, I didn't know you felt like that. I didn't know we experienced this at this, on different levels, or that it's about bringing up these topics in order to understand. This is an emotional rebirth. This is an opportunity to release old fears, trauma, and these unhealthy attachments and move towards healthy. The challenge can become like financial instability, like unexpected changes within joint finances or taxes or debts. So keep a heads up to that, because remember, this is you with other people. And there can be a lot of emotional intensity that comes with this transit that leads to power struggles or a feeling of vulnerability. And it's a need to let go of control within certain areas or aspects of your life. I would encourage you to be mindful of all of your financial decisions at this time. Review your contracts carefully before signing anything. Remember, we still have Mercury in retrograde, and embrace this transformation, because this is going to be a time for you to rebuild stronger foundations with the people that you are most intimate with, closest with. And so communicate openly within your relationships, especially about financial matters. So a mantra could be, I release fear. I embrace transformation, knowing that renewal is going to bring me strength. So Virgo, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much. It is your energy that fuels this journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding of these transits, visit willowgracemystic.com. So for Libra, this eclipse is occurring in your partnership sector. If the first house is you, the 7th house represents you with everybody else. Best friends, significant other, clients, relationship. This is the house of collaboration and relationships. This can be exes. This can be open enemies. The 7th house literally is people that you are with on a one-on-one basis. And so having the ruler of that in your 10th house of career, we know that this brings in topics or a flavor of responsibilities, job, career, legacy, reputation. It's in a harmonious aspect with Uranus in your 8th house. Uranus in your 8th house is really upsetting the apple cart. The 8th house represents where you are invested financially, emotionally, sexually with other people. And so it's in a harmonious aspect, like it's working together here. And with your 6th house of your day-to-day living. The 6th house is how do I balance my home and my career together, and making sure that I'm taking time for self-care. So having this eclipse bring about relationship shifts and personal commitments. It's about partnerships and all of your one-on-one relationships that you have with other people. It's putting a spotlight on you and your connections with other people, romantic and business. The 7th house, it governs partnerships and how you relate with other people, like signing of contracts and negotiations. And so the opportunities can bring new relationships or the deepening of existing relationships. There can be this clear understanding of what do you need from partnerships. This can be your best friend or within a client or somebody that you are working with. Remember that this is also working with the 10th house of honors, awards, boss, legacy, reputation, things that you do for a career. And so there can be business collaborations that come from this, or contracts that can lead to long-term negotiations and success. The challenge comes from the end of a relationship that just no longer serves you. Or it could be a friend that moves away. There can be misunderstandings due to Mercury retrograde. So avoid rushing into any commitments at this time, because Mercury rules over contracts and negotiations. And it's like our written word, but also like what we say and how we say it. And so this is about balancing your own independence and your partnership needs. So I would encourage you to prioritize definitely like open communication and look to have clarity within your commitments, and recognize when do you need to compromise and when do you need to stand firm. Aries wants to push forward and initiate, but sometimes it's needing to understand it from somebody else's perspective. And so embrace your personal growth within your relationships, within your partnerships, rather than relying on any external validation. A mantra can be, I open my heart to relationships that uplift and support my true self. So Libra, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much. It is your energy that fuels this journey. If you are looking for more of an in-depth understanding of these transits, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. So for Scorpio, you are having this new moon in your house of mental, physical, spiritual, emotional health, well-being. This is about your health, your work, and your daily routines, and there's going to be a reset. The 6th house is how do I balance my home and my career, and it's also where we go to for a guide or a mentor, and to focus on our own self-care. The ruler of this house is in your 9th house of cross-cultural experiences, like traveling, foreign people, places, and things. And it's in a harmonious aspect with your partnership sector. So I love this, that we're including clients or best friends or significant others. And it's in a harmonious aspect with your 5th house of children, love, beauty, creativity, art, music. The 5th house is the house of what I do to experience pleasure and joy. And so knowing that you're having this eclipse, it's activating a focus on wellness, a focus on your daily habits. It's the eclipse is shifting the focus to say, I need a work-life balance. I need to structure or restructure my habits in order for them to have like a long-term success. Opportunities can be a new job, a new work project, productivity boost, like getting organized, getting structured, like aligning things so that it becomes more streamlined and makes it easier for you. developing definitely healthier habits, such as a new fitness routine or a nutrition plan, or definitely like finding a chiropractor or somebody who is like sound therapy, sound bowl therapy. I love that. Or yoga or meditation, any of those things. Becoming more organized and efficient within your daily life and finding a balance between work and home, like what brings you joy and pleasure. Now, the challenge can be work-related stress or adjustments that need to be made within your own responsibilities. There can be health concerns that need attention. Like if you don't take care of yourself, this is the house that makes it completely apparent of needing to nurture and care for self, like finding somebody else. And this is also alternative healthcare and healing practices and modalities. And there can be struggles with perfectionism and like overworking that could lead to burnout. So I encourage you to definitely prioritize self-care and to set these clear boundaries of nurturing self before supporting others. Organize your workload in order for you to prevent any exhaustion or like overextending yourself. Make gradual lifestyle improvements rather than just these huge, overwhelming changes. It's about small little steps in order to get to the bigger steps. A mantra can be, I honor my mind and my body by creating balance in my life. So Scorpio, thank you so much for being here. I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and to continue to support my channel, thank you so much. It is your energy that fuels this journey. If you are looking for more of an in-depth understanding of these transits, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. So for Sagittarius, you are having this new moon eclipse in your 5th house. I love it because it's in a harmonious aspect. It's in another fire sign with who you are, your identity. The chart ruler of this eclipse, I'm sorry, not chart ruler, the ruler of this eclipse is Mars, which is in your 8th house of shared resources, where we share debt, intimacy. It's a very personal house. It's like taboo topics that we don't bring out to everybody. Now, Mars is in a harmonious aspect with Uranus in your day-to-day habits, taking care of and nurturing mind, body, spirit, and balancing home and career, and with your 4th house of home. So we know that we are looking to build a solid foundation of what is home, your living situation, your personal life, and needing to create, needing to have more creativity, more romance, more joyful expression in your day-to-day life. And so this eclipse is really igniting your passions. It's bringing about changes within love, within self-expression, art, music, beauty, where we're willing to take a leap of faith of what is fun, what is joyful, your creative pursuits. The 5th house is all about joy and pleasure and embracing what is your true essence. Now, opportunities can be definitely new romantic opportunities, or this can also be a deepening of an existing love connection that you have with somebody. There can be creative breakthroughs, a passion project that could take off. Maybe you want to sell it like a side gig, or reconnecting with your own inner child that leads to more joy in life. The challenges can be sudden romantic changes, especially if a relationship just isn't aligned with your values, or the fear of stepping into the spotlight. Self-expression might leave you feeling vulnerable, and there's this need to balance fun with your responsibilities. I'm encouraging you to embrace joy and creativity without fear and without judgment. Allow yourself to take these romantic and creative risks, not only with others, but with yourself, and balance spontaneity with practical considerations. A mantra can be, I express my joy and creativity freely, knowing that my light is meant to be shined. So Sagittarius, thank you so much for being here. I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and to continue to support my channel, thank you so much. It is your energy that fuels this journey. If you are looking for more of an in-depth understanding of these transits, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. So for Capricorn, this eclipse is happening at the bottom of your chart. This represents your home life. It represents your family. It's your living situation. It's your personal life. It's the fourth house is what we build our foundation upon. And so this is also about emotional foundations. This is also about traditions. And so knowing that this is the opportunity to start something new. The chart ruler is in your seventh house of partnerships, relationships. This could be collaborations, or this can also be best friends, significant other, contracts, and negotiations. Mars, the chart ruler, is in a harmonious aspect with Uranus in your fifth house of children, or creativity, or art, music, beauty, the house where we want to take a risk. And it's also in a harmonious aspect with your third house of communication, of collaboration, of sharing ideas and bringing and like disseminating ideas, bringing them back into you, like learning and studying. But it's with neighbors and siblings and people within your close proximity. And so knowing all of this is encapsulated into a story, it's about emotional security. It's about restructuring. What is your home? What is your family life? Where do you live? Your family dynamics, or your personal emotional healing. Opportunities can come from a new home, or renovation of your home, or relocation that could be on the horizon. Somebody moving in, somebody moving out. This is also about healing family wounds, or creating these healthier emotional bonds with family members. There can be this stronger sense of inner security, and that brings with it emotional security. The challenges come from family-related stress or responsibilities that they increase and they lay upon your shoulders, or feeling unsettled about where do you belong, or your emotional foundations, like meeting the needs of family members or traditions. The challenges can also be within living arrangements that can bring about quick and fast changes that are unexpected and possibly unsettling. So I would encourage you to trust that home-related changes, they are guiding you to a more aligned place of where you are meant to be, and for you to create a sanctuary within your own space, to focus on your own emotional and physical comfort, like having your own Zen den or having your own space. Let go of past emotional baggage or what no longer serves your well-being. A mantra can be, I create a home within myself, knowing that my foundation is unshakable. So Capricorn, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels this journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding of these transits, visit willowgracemystic.com. So for Aquarius, you are having this new moon eclipse in your third house. So the third house is all about communication, neighbors, siblings, cousins. It's about not just communication and learning, but this is going to be mental growth for you, the way you take in information from others and the way that you share that information with other people that are within your close community, the people that you network with. Now, the chart ruler of Aries is Mars in your sixth house of your day-to-day habits and nurturing and caring for self, but also it's about self-care, self-preservation, but it's also how can I be of service to other people. So we know that that's going to be a theme that's brought in here. Mars is in a harmonious aspect with Uranus in your home sector, building a solid foundation. The fourth house is your living situation, your personal life, and it's also in a harmonious aspect with your second house of self-worth, cash, property, skill set, money, resources. So we know that all of this is working together in order to reshape the way that you think, the way that you speak, the way that you connect with others, your mental agility, writing, learning, local travel. All of these topics are coming into play here in order to create something new. This could be starting a new course or a class or a new learning project. That could be writing, studying, public speaking. This could have it's about, how do I share the written word or the spoken word? How do I get my voice out there? Or how do I understand or study other things? It could be strengthening your communication skills that lead to more effective self-expression, you initiating these topics. This is also about improving your relationship with your siblings, your neighbors, and the way that you speak and share ideas, like your own spoken word. The challenges can be Mercury retrograde can cause like mishaps, miscommunications, delays, or misunderstandings. And so this is how you're going to practice the way that you articulate your thoughts and ideas. There can be mental overwhelm, like too many ideas all at one time, and not everybody understanding it. And then how do you work through it? That's part of the process. There can be technology issues or unexpected like travel mishaps or disruptions. I'm encouraging you to double check all of your messages, your contracts, your travel plans, everything before you make the arrangements. Be mindful of the way that you communicate, because clarity is going to be key here. This is an opportunity for you to embrace learning and curiosity, but not rushing into the decisions that you are making. So Aquarius, a mantra is, I communicate my truth with confidence, and I listen with an open heart. So Aquarius, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support this channel, thank you so much. It is your energy that fuels this journey. If you are looking for more of an in-depth understanding of these transits, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. So for Pisces, this new moon eclipse is occurring in your second house, which revolves around topics of financial rebirth, self-worth transformation. The second house brings about topics of money, cash, property, resources, things that you own or want to own, or people, places, and things that you surround yourself with or want to covet in order to feel safe and secure. Now, the the ruler of Aries is Mars, and that's in your fifth house of children, childlike activities, creativity, love, beauty, music. It's self-expression. It is in a harmonious aspect with Uranus in your third house of communication with neighbors, siblings, cousins, taking a class, taking a workshop. And it's all in a harmonious aspect with your first house of self, your identity, your happiness, your health, your appearance, you being seen. And so it's broadening the topic of you. And so this eclipse happening in your second house, it brings about financial and personal value shifts. It's helping you to redefine your relationships with money or people with confidence. There can be a new income source or a shift in like your financial resources or management. There can be an increase in self-worth and self-confidence, you stepping into confidence and like your own independence here. And it's releasing fear. It's letting go of financial fear or scarcity mindset of like, I'm not worthy, I can't do it. It's let go, let flow, let it move away. Step into the role of owning. The challenge can be definitely financial unpredictability. There can be unexpected expenses or changes within your income at this time, and a needing to truly reassess your own spending habits and your own values. Like, spread it all out. Take a look at what you own, what it's worth. Where does your money go? Where are your resources? Where are your assets? There can be shifts within your own material priorities, and like what once mattered to you may no longer like feel aligned, and a need to let go of something. I would encourage you to create a budget that and look to plan for financial stability for your future. Like, come up with a budget and then say, this is how I'm, like, short, middle, and long-term goals. Build self-worth based or inner values into this, because it's about not focusing on external validation in order to make you feel better. And trust that abundance comes when you align with your true purpose, your true identity of who you are. And remember that we are always growing, always changing, and always evolving. And so a mantra can be, I'm worthy of abundance and my value is limitless. So Pisces, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed, thank you for your energy is what fuels this journey. If you are looking for more of an in-depth understanding of these transits, you can visit willowgracemystic.com.